Welcome to today's video. Today's topic of discussion is superhuman abilities. Have you ever heard this term superhuman abilities? This sounds like a topic from comic books, but this is true, and science supports this. This is true, superhuman abilities, and according to science, this is possible. Means to achieve superhuman abilities is possible for all the human beings. If you want, you can also develop this ability. And superhuman abilities means abilities with respect to many things, such as endurance, such as strength, such as memory. So many things are there. If you watch carefully, few athletes are there. They can be easily called to be superhuman because of their endurance, because of their strength. Few memory champions are there, always exist. Such memory champions who can use their memory palaces to recall hundreds of random items in seconds. How all these things are possible? Does science really support this? Yes, science supports this. And that's why I am making this video right now. Because science supports this. This is really possible, and this is possible for everyone. But some desired things are there. First of all, what is the cause? What is the cause behind this? Means what is the science behind this? Science behind this is first is gene. Though genes just can give some a head start and nothing else. Just because of the suitable genes or the required genes, everything is not possible. What is the requirement? What are the other requirements? Other requirements are mindfulness, visualization, meditation, training, practice, environment. So many factors are there on which these superhuman abilities depend. But anyone can achieve according to the requirement if they train themselves in the right environment, means in the appropriate environment. Then in that case they can achieve. So let's talk about first genes. Certain gene traits means the high levels of ACTN3 gene. ACTN3 gene. Because of this gene, athletes can achieve their goals. Means they behave like superhumans. Actually, this gene is responsible for speed. They can, means those athletes can achieve speeds like superhumans just because of this gene. This gene is known as ACTN3 gene. Then other gene is there. Certain genes are there like a BDNF, means a brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Certain variations of this gene, this is responsible for your memory, strong memory. Means this gene can enhance your memory so that the persons or the individuals can, means the memory champions can excel just by the presence of these genes, BDNF. Again, you know that elite athletes, they normally train themselves in environments like Himalayas or Andes. So, in that case, environment plays a crucial role in achieving their goals. I was talking about elite athletes, not all athletes. Okay, then the persons who train themselves at high altitude, you know that at high altitude, high level of oxygen is present. So your blood gets high level of oxygen, and that oxygen goes to the muscles. That way they can develop their body, because high level of oxygen is required for the development of muscles. Actually, what happens if high level of oxygen is present, if you are in an environment where high level of oxygen is present, in that case in your blood, the number of red blood cells increases, and that is the reason behind this. That way you can easily achieve endurance, strength, etc. So what I want to say here is that yes, genes are responsible, but that is not everything. If genes are present, the required genes are present in your body, then you can easily be superhuman. Means you can easily transform yourself into a superhuman. But not only the genes, but other things also may help you to achieve the goals like superhumans. Okay, so I was talking about endurance, strength. Again, one more thing, the individuals who use their body, means they push their body so much that in their body more mitochondria are produced. And you know that mitochondria, these are known as what? These are known as powerhouses of cells, because they are in need for more energy, so that in a difficult environment they can sustain for extended periods of time. Okay, to achieve their goal, this is the requirement. And you know that mitochondria is known as the powerhouses of cells. So in their body more mitochondria is required, and they can achieve this by using their body in an appropriate way. Okay, if you think about one person is there, name is Wim Hof. Okay, he can he is able to withstand extreme colds. Again, so this is extraordinary, because he is able to withstand extreme colds. Normally people may die in such cold weather, but that person is able. Again, if you think about free divers means divers who swim underwater without a breathing apparatus. They can easily hold their breath for minutes. For different purposes, they may go underwater, such as spear fishing. Okay, other activities may also they may perform underwater. But anyway, without breathing apparatus, keeping yourself inside water means keeping yourself submerged in water is difficult, because breathing is required. So to achieve that thing, what they normally do, they go for meditation. If you practice meditation very well, then in that case you can easily reduce your heart rates, and that way you can conserve oxygen for longer periods of time. So you can see that science supports behind everything, behind all the abilities of a superhuman. Science is there. Science supports all these things. Whatever be the requirement, you can achieve all those things by practicing more and more, by practicing in the right environment. Okay, by making your mindset required for the goal. Mindset is everything. Though in the very beginning I have mentioned that genes are responsible, but to some extent genes are responsible. Like ACTN3, like BDNF, I mentioned only two names. And they are able only to give you a head start and not more than that. Anyway, so superhuman abilities, this is not a joke. This is true, okay? And according to science, everyone can achieve superhuman abilities. Okay, so this was all about today's topic, science behind superhuman abilities. Okay, so this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video.